So now I tell you what, I've been kind of out of this process for some period of time, out of my speaking missions here, because I guess what I've been doing. I was boozing. I don't know. It just occurs to me that every now and then I may booze just with my friends, maybe without friends, but mostly I should say that I booze with friends, and later on tell them that I had a birthday party this week, but let's put it like I didn't want to booze at my birthday party. I'd boozed like previously with just for maybe not a reason why, out of just wanting to booze, just for no reason why, again, just with my friends, without them. It doesn't matter for me at all, just because I'm kind of like not kind of like, I'm a fully self-sufficient person. I don't need anyone around me to have fun out of some maybe life or real lives. I have fun out of my life, and out of life itself, say. And because I was kind of was slumping all the week. Just I had this vacation that happened to me just arbitrarily because of that boozing activity. I overdone with that boozing process. That let's say that I booze pretty seldom. And just the more not to say that the more I do that, the less something becomes, but the more kind of the more experience I get out of that process, the more unattractive it becomes to me. And just I'm just attracted to be fresh-minded person, just being fresh all the time, at the sharp cutting edge of my mind, and wherever I want to go and whatever I want to do, I do that. Just being fresh, and with using all the force of my mind that I have, just not to say seamlessly, but every now and then, there's gaps and ups and downs that you might encounter on your way, just how it feels today, what I'm gonna do today, what I'm not gonna do today, and the stuff that goes along inside the process and along these lines, I should say, you know what I'm saying. And guys, guess what? Today I practiced twice with Native Americans, with younger Native Americans, all those pals from native practicing neighborhood at my American spot that I practice regularly with them, and just they were just asking me to do some impersonation of some character that I would choose myself, and I've chosen. On my today's get together, I chose Tom Cruise character. Tom Cruise, actually, the celebrity. It's like unstoppable, the most ever, just top of the top lists ever for me. Just most lead actor ever, I should say. The generational middle-aged actors from the United States of America. I adore them all. Robert De Niro, Tom Cruise. Remember, Emily Blunt, she's not from America, she's from Britain. And this guy, Gerard Butler, but the story about Gerard Butler I'll tell you later, because I just want to branch out slightly and to dedicate some time sessions for not just ranting for no reason why, not being related to some topics, but more leaning to reasonable side. Maybe I would just unveil some stories about some celebrities that I know, or I'll make them up myself just for the sake of speaking. We'll see how it goes, because I want to be just as fluent as a good American just a fluency teacher, or maybe fluency speaker of that language that I call myself American. It's like American English. I am kind of like making jokes out of it, calling it American, but it's American for me literally, because I live American, I act American, I feel American, I breathe American, and I just all about becoming American, and just I'm in my process of conversion into Native American. And the more accents I can imitate, and I kind of shed some in this Russian language derived accent that I had previously, and I'm just more practicing for that purpose of getting rid of that accent, ditching that accent, and getting rid again of all those fluency habits that might be descended from my personal language that happens to be Russian, and my Americans, my not even second language nowadays, my just ingrained feature that I've always had. That's how I feel towards my American. And if you feel your own how it goes when you learn something new, I always want to go out of my comfort zone, I should say, to learn something new and stretch a little bit, 1% more every single day. And that's what I do here, not only here beside the scenes of making these videos here on this channel called just whatever how it's called. I kind of fucking forget how it's called. It's called Diamond for English. I instigated this activity around 3 years ago or so. It's been so far and so long and not so long at the same time that I'm practicing here, and I'm glad. I'm just all like I'm kind of dissolving myself, my soul, my Russian derived soul, and I'm dissolving that in a fluent American. It feels good, I should say. If you ever practice on your own, you just maybe disagree with me or agree with me, you might be on the same page with me, you may just comment me in the way that you want. Is presumably that space that is dedicated for that particular purpose of commenting. People doing real footages on YouTube channels, and that's lower arrow that goes beside the camera angle, beside the video shoot frame. Then you may go lower and you may encounter your commenting section. You may comment me, not even just relentlessly, but slightly just going back and forth. Alex, you've just done the wrong thing. Alex, you've just done the right thing. Whatever, I'll be good with all the things being just put by you, or whatever you'll be doing in your life. I value your precious time. If you follow for this far, again, I applaud you for your tolerance, for your just participation in my life. Sorry, I have received some water in order to soothe my aching throat and my aching soul, I should say. This is more important. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long. Let's just call it a day and just wrap this shit up in order to overload your nicest brains and minds over there, because I value your time, I value your whatever, regardless attitudes, misdoings, wrong deeds, right deeds, actions, just attempts of whatever pursue whatever the goals of yours that pursued by yours would be. I value your precious time out there, my adorable viewers and my casual viewers and subscribers. If I get some more subscribers, I would be more happy, but I'm pretty contented with what I have in my life so far, and as soon as it unveils my life, I mean, I'm becoming even more grateful for having this life in the first place, and for having those features that I have and I've always had, and for my wanting to learn new materials and my adorable American. Pleasure to be with you all, to feel you all, and to practice in front of you all. Have a nice one, and wake up, chill, from the lessons. As I say in initial my video shoots here on this channel. Go American. Bye.